TGIF, it is Friday and we are headed into a weekend. We're going to have some cooler temperatures, a chance for a little bit of rain, even a few showers possible today. Generally just more clouds. Some of that next surge of cooler air starting to make its way in. I talked about how the cold front made its way through, but the cooling effects would be kind of lagging behind. They'll start coming in tonight especially. Shower chances over the next few days. I should say back to the northwest. That cooler air is going to come in today. A dirty ridge is what's going to bring us the rain chances, and I'll talk more about that coming up here in a second. Saturday is going to be a chilly day across all of Texoma. Plan accordingly, where most areas going to be 60s to around 70. Made it to 91 yesterday. 64 is where we started. 56 and 81 are the averages. 35 and 102 degrees are the records. Here's a quick look at the allergy report. Ragweed still high, tree low, grass low, air quality in the moderate category. If we get a little bit of rain, we can bring some of that pollen out, but not that great of a chance of rain. We do have football coming up this evening. It's going to be great weather across all of Texoma. The highlighted game, Bynum Bulldogs, if I could spit it out. St. Joe Panthers kicking it off about 7 o'clock. Temperatures will mostly be in the mid-70s at the start of the game, 69 by the end of the game. So cooling down nicely. If you are one that cools easily, may want to take along a jacket or a blanket with you to the game. Mostly cloudy, cooler for Friday evening. Can't rule out a couple of sprinkles. Most of us aren't going to see much of anything, though. A little less cloud cover to the south and east, more back to the west and north, and a couple of showers moving across northern parts of Texoma. Most of the rain's closer to Interstate 40. We have this area of low pressure back to the west. We have a ridge of high pressure, though, still over Texas. And watch how the clouds are rotating through. You have the clouds moving back to the west and north near that area of low pressure. Then you have the ridge of high pressure, with everything kind of spinning more in a clockwise fashion. So that moisture gets pulled into that ridge, and it helps to develop some of that rainfall. And that's why we call it a dirty ridge, because most of the time, ridge of high pressure gives us cloud-free skies and, of course, warm weather. We've had the warm weather. We're starting to see more clouds because that moisture is getting pulled into that ridge of high pressure, and that's why we call it a dirty ridge, because most of the time you don't have this much cloud cover and moisture with a ridge of high pressure. 82 degrees for a high today, 70 tomorrow, low to mid-80s as we go through the early and middle part of the week. By Wednesday, 89. Then the cold front moves in and temperatures drop back into the upper 70s, around 80 for the second half of next week. There's the rain chances. They're not great. We'll have a chance for some scattered showers. Not everyone is going to see rainfall, but at least we'll all have the chance for a couple of showers around. Futurecast for today by noon. There's a couple of showers back to the north and northwest. You don't see a whole lot, though, going on for most of the rest of the day. Heaviest activity will be a lot farther back to the west between Amarillo and Lubbock. 82 for the high today. 54 as we start tomorrow morning. You see one batch of showers making the way on through. Those will hang around noon. But the clouds around, that's going to keep highs down around 70. Look back to the northwest. You see the next area of rain for late Saturday. That moves across the area Saturday night into Sunday morning. A few more showers around for Sunday morning, around 60 to start the day. And then in the afternoon, we're looking for highs, low 80s. That's it. There's about a tenth to a quarter of an inch of rain that we could see. Much heavier rain totals back to the west. They certainly need the rain back to the west as well. Highs for today, 70s to near 80 back to the northwest. Everybody else, mid-80s to upper 80s with a mix of clouds and sunshine for today. It does cool down tomorrow with a high only around 70. And just keep the umbrella handy. We'll have a chance of a few showers all the way through Tuesday.